Hello and welcome to stream 10 of our Alpha to PLEX in EVE Online in 2022 series. Today we are continuing with our journey on the way from basically ground zero, where we have started playing as an alpha clone invited from 1 million skill point bonus link, and grinding our way up through the tutorials, through the factional warfare, through trading, with the final goal of acquiring a PLEX, or 500 PLEX to be exactly, so that we can pay for our Omega subscription for 1 month with our account, and we do all that with just Alpha Clone. The plan for today's stream is to check out the situation in the market. In the previous stream I have left the character sitting in Amar, and I made a technical stream during which the character has been autopiloted from Amar to Jita in Sunesis. And today it is ready to do another haul of goods, either to Amar or to another trade hub. It is not yet decided. And the other thing is to check factional warfare, if we can earn some money there, or if we can earn some money by cashing out loyalty points that are available at the moment. We have 160,000 loyalty points on our account, and it might be good to check what would be the prices for loyalty point cashing out. So let's first of all check the status of our trader. Let's see what items have been sold during this time. It has been a little bit over a week since I last checked out the account, and during the technical stream at the very beginning I also made a small adjustment to prices right before I departed Amar. I also noticed that at least one hull of Republic Fleet Scythe has been sold successfully in Amar, I think. And yeah, basically we have some cash, I think. Yeah, now we have 100 million ISK in just money, so we can actually start trading with that money already. But before we do that, we can also check what's going on in factional warfare. So as you can see, there have been some sales, and there have been two parts. First of all, a lot of sales have been done on the 13th and the 14th of April, when we have first set up our price orders in Amar. And then there was one sale after I have adjusted the prices during the technical stream on the 18th. So not much, but that's enough in terms of sales, and we still have other items being sold in Amar, and I think there is a good chance that we will sell those items eventually, and there is no need to move those items in terms of price. They don't have to be sold cheaper or more expensive. They are fine as they are. Okay, let's check our factional warfare character. And what's the status of factional warfare today? We have left it in the middle of one of the systems that have been under control of Amar, and it is still under control of Amar. Let's see what the status of factional warfare overall. Okay, it seems that the situation has flipped dramatically in the last 8 days. So apparently okay, I don't get it. I am somehow... I see that Minmatar Republic is still 81%, which is fine. But why are we enlisted for Amar Empire? Actually, we are not listed for anything. We are not part of the war. Okay. I think the reason for that is because we have done one stupid thing last time. We have looted a wreck of our ally and then we shot it down. And that resulted in a decrease in security status, of course, because looting wrecks is piracy, even if it is in low security space. But most importantly, we have left standing with our standing with corporation and faction have been decreased, and that caused us being expelled from Tribal Liberation Force. Okay. That is a problem, and it is especially a problem because we are also not allowed to participate in factional warfare with this character, because our standing with Myanmar Republic have dropped below 0.0. So we will have to do something about it. Naturally, the easiest thing would be to just create a new character, actually. But we also have other options. For example, we can join another factional warfare corporation. And yeah, the most important part here is that we have been expelled from the Tribal Liberation Force, not because we have bad standing with Tribal Liberation Force, but because we have bad standing with Myanmar Republic faction. And that is actually possible to correct. We can complete a series of quests, or we can do an epic arc, and all of that will take time and it will give us some boost to faction standings. But actually I don't think that I'm interested in doing that. For the time being, let's forget about factional warfare from Myanmar Republic. Let's see what we can do with our loyalty points and what we can get for that money, so that we can actually start trading. And we also have 21.6 million ISK in cargo, of which 21 million is basically our tax. So it's a good idea to find a place where we can sell those to just earn that cash. Let's see. Let's use Eve Marketer to find the best buyer offer. The benefit of all this is that we now are free to move in high security space, at least. So we don't care. And we can even travel with this character to Jita and sell these tags there directly. Or we can sell them at a small discount in Hack. I think I will resort to this hack option because I don't want to move this character too far away yet. Actually, we have hack already set in autopilot, so let's just head there. Let's sell these tags and let's see what we can do about extracting loyalty points. Maybe we don't need to make any more factional warfare at the moment. So let's see what we can do with sell prices in Forge. We can actually potentially earn quite a lot with customs office gantries. But it might be a fake order. Again, Jackal, Republic Fleet autocannons, all that stuff that has very low turnover and very high competition. Republic Fleet heavy missile launchers might be an interesting choice, but again, a similar problem that we had with other items, where the ratio between loyalty points and other costs, including pure ISK costs, is just so bad that the impact of 8% tax will be too high for Alpha clone, probably. There are some tier 1 implants that we can potentially exchange and sell them in Jita for quite decent profit. People tend to sell them at this price all the time, interestingly enough, even though these items are not that expensive. And there are some days where the volume is quite decent. On other days, the volume is quite low. So this estimate of 5% of daily volume is actually garbage, I would say. Maybe for this one. Still quite bad. On the other hand, some of these implants are apparently sold also in other trade hubs like Amar, and at the moment, for example, this one is completely missing from Dodixie. So it's a good question if it is an interesting offer. But let's make some more reliable sales. Hello, welcome to the stream. So we are no longer in factional warfare. The last stream's mischief led to very negative consequences for us. Well, maybe, yes. But in reality, at least from my perspective, it does not matter how much ISK the PLEX costs. It's more a question of how quickly we can raise our trade turnover, because at the moment our income stream is, well, mainly have been the factional warfare, and it's not really good one. The really good one is trading. But for trading, you need to have at least some capital, because when you do a trade, you want to target at least like 15% margin. So if you want to make 150 million ISK from trade, you need to have 1 billion ISK in cash available to you before you start the trade. And it is one of the things where Sunesis actually shines, because you can make very expensive trades very quickly, and despite using a very cheap ship actually. Yeah, Abyss, yes, but not for this stream, and still would not recommend it for this audience. This one is actually very popular. Energy capacitor operations. It has 41 as 5% volume. Might be very good to sell. And then a good question is, so okay, in Jita it's 899. Is this the correct estimate here? Yes. So the ratio is quite good. And it does not require us to have, well, pretty much anything else other than just ISK and loyalty points. We can extract, well, okay, daily volume here oscillates also quite a lot, but there are some days where it has 150, and there are some days where the prices also go mad. And actually it has become more active market recently for some reason. Some rebalances. Okay, let's first sell this one. Yeah, the best offer not on this station. Yeah, but how much would you earn in T0 with Destroy per hour? I mean, if we can get more from one complex in factional warfare than you can earn in an evening of grinding of Abyssal in Tier 0, then is it really worth it? Yeah, that's the point. 5 minutes, 2.5 million. Do you have a feed? I can try it out. If the fit is not expensive, of course, and doesn't require us to have some crazy skills. Okay, actually we don't want to sell this, just these expensive ones. What is the price? Okay, so the more expensive ones don't give us much in terms of payout, and don't give us much loyalty point and trade volume, neither of those. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and the most expensive ones are obviously going to be very low volume. Okay, these biology ones are actually decent for the price. But they are going down. Let me check. Yeah, I think the public one is on some account that I, not on this character, and it is not set to open, so you can join this one. But yeah, realistically 14 million is a little bit too risky at the moment. I would rather invest money in trading. Okay. So yeah, first of all I would need skills for missiles on this character, which I don't have. And then, okay, Tranquil Exotic, okay. Well, yeah. It is not probably as bad, but I don't know how novice friendly this is. Micro warp drives are actually quite frequently used by people, and afterburners. Apparently not much trade volume either. Titanium sabot charges are sold well in Jita, but for them we will need to buy and feed another hauler. The shield recharger might be an interesting one. Let's see. And there are many selling positions as well, 71 and 40. This one has not been recently updated, but this one has been. There is also indication that this price is going up, but again, well, yeah, this will be a very tough competition, I think. But the interesting thing is that it doesn't require any tags. And wine links would have been great. These are basically unique items, so you cannot really get them from any other place. Compared, actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can get mind links from other loyalty point shops from this faction. Republic Fleet Large Shield Extender. Yeah, this is something I I like how it looks. So 31 million ISK is required, is basically the price of a single unit, and 10,000 loyalty point conversion. With our reserves we can convert out 40,000 loyalty points, and in theory we can get basically 80 million ISK from just cashing out some of our LP stock. This could be actually good for our assets. And it also has quite good ratio, so we're going to earn a little bit in the process. So we need these insignias, 1 and 2, and we need 8 and 16 of each. Or actually no, sorry. So the extra price is 16.5, we have 120 million ISK in reserve. So we can exchange 7 of them. Yeah, that would be much better. So 14 and 28. Okay, let's start doing that. Let's take our trader alt. Let's give our trader alt money that we have. Well, maybe I will not extract 7 just to have reserve for setting up brokerage fees. Okay, this good. Well, either the tool is outdated or they are not there. I don't think that you can find, yeah, no Hydra implants. By the way, data cores. Yeah, that data cores are still garbage price. Not surprising. By the way, if you are doing like long-term trading by stockpiling goods, I think data cores are a very good thing that you can stockpile and just resell them later when Minmatar faction will lose factional warfare level. But it might take a couple of months, so it's a very long-term investment. But the good thing, if you are playing an alpha account, you are not paying for that time, so it's also nice for stockpiling trading. Okay, yeah, market insignias. So I will buy at 12 and 24. I need to check. Just double checking the prices for that. So if we get shield, general insignia 1, at 3, well, basically at 4.1, that would be 8. Okay, these are cheaper. So actually it is more like 16 million plus 4 million in ISK that is required. So yeah, definitely not 6, maybe even 5. And then a good question is if it is a good idea to invest all in one position, because we might as well try acquiring a little bit of these small ones. The price is not different, so why not? So let's split half and half, or maybe more like 2/3 and 1/3. So 4 of these, and then 20 of small field extenders. Okay, we're going to buy 3. Again 3. No, that's gone. 4. And then another 4. Here we need 8. What the hell? Did I have some already? Or did I actually manage to buy extra ones? Oh no, I just didn't buy enough of these. Yes. Okay, so these are the kits that we need for 4 large ones, and I think we need also the items. Yep. And then for the small ones, we need this captain and colonel. And we need a total of 40 captains. And then we need 80 colonels. $11 yet. Okay, good. And a small shield extender, 20 of them. 27 million is still in cash. That should be enough to set up orders. So, and exchange stuff, hopefully. Okay, so 91.6, and we need to head to hack with this. Tribal Liberation Force would be our destination. Okay, double checking the manifesto, shield extender, small shield extender, items, yeah. Looks okay. Let's go there. And we are going to return to this place. Actually, before we do that, I need to make sure that I have a docking bookmark here. Because when we return, we are going to have a lot of actual value in our cargo, so we don't want to be shot down. Even with 19 millions, it's also not already not very good idea to pilot Sunesis, but it is reasonably tanky. So the actual dock range on this station spans, where is this ring? I don't see it. But we are currently in the dock range, that's for sure. So just stop, bookmark, dock 44. To make sure that we are not going, that nobody will hit us, we are going to use control space after undock to stop our ship as much as possible. I think sub, basically all the times that we can have here with invulnerability. And once we are done with that, we'll warp. It is not as safe as undock bookmark, but pretty okay. Can you please send one more time this Corax feed? After relogging, I lost the history again. Then another question, where we are going to sell this actually. So, because of course JITA prices are not always the best prices, especially when we're going to post our sell orders ourselves. And we have options. So Dodixie actually offers, say, 6% higher price. Amar, also somewhat better price, but not as good as Dodixie, and it's far away. And interestingly enough, Hack and Rents are not even there. Yeah, no problem. Thank you once again. And There will be definitely a need to create a separate character for this one. Well, yeah. Yeah, Worm is way more expensive. So how much money we will actually require? That will be 8 million and another 10 million, so 18. Okay. And then we will need 3% of the total sell price. Or actually, no, not 8. We will need 16 million and then 26. Okay, we don't have enough money. Yeah, bought too much. Or rather, we have exactly as much money as we need, but we will not have enough to set up brokerage fees. But that's probably not a big deal then. Let's see if we can sell any of that on buy orders at decent price. So actually here in Jita and in Perimeter, the prices for buy orders are quite good for the shield extenders. It is tempting to just get rid of all of our loyalty points as soon as possible. If by price change you mean the adjustments CCP made to prices of subscription, I would not say that it is that big of an impact. Of course, if you are paying for like 10 boxes, then you will see the impact. It will be like a couple of extra subscriptions. Once again, you either play Alpha or Omega. The price of Omega doesn't affect that really badly. I would say that the reason to play Omega would be to just have more relaxed play style where you don't have to care about anything. So if you just agree to pay subscription, you are basically settled. You can sell some skill points on the market from time to time and get cash for your PvP or whatever you want to do. And then everything else is just supplementing fun activities that maybe earn you some cash. And yeah, that's it. Of course, if you are playing Omega and want to earn a lot, then yeah, you can do that. But usually that means you have 2-3 subscriptions and you do something really, really profitable. There are some things in Triglavian space and basically farming of Edencom or Triglavians or Wormhole space, or even no security capital farm. All that. But all these things require not just subscription, but also quite a lot of investment in terms of skills and assets, like ships that you need to have. So and then the question, at least from my side, is it really worth it investing so much to just earn the means to produce something, some wealth, and then to do what? You are going to earn money that you are not going to probably ever use, because it's just cheaper to sell all that stuff and fly PvP ships and fly them. And again, if you are doing some organized PvP, like joining an nullsec alliance, even as an alpha clone, you will probably be provided for. Yeah, that is one approach. Or if your alpha clone or omega clone, whatever, makes you more than 300 million ISK a month, you can just set this up also as a skill farm and extract and basically pay with skills for part of your subscription and use omega and omega skills and omega plan. Hello, Johnny. Okay, and we need to transfer this to Arzer account. And we need to give all the ISK that we have to that account as well. Hello, welcome to the stream. And speaking about the price changes, actually, on the other hand, CCP introduced this 2-year tier, so many people who are committed to playing EVE Online will get quite a decent discount, I would say. And basically, if you follow the advice of setting up 5 million character and skill points and skill point farm, and then let's say train it for 1 year, and then start extracting and exchanging the skill points that you have trained for Omega time, and you are going to be covered for a good 5 years probably, just from that payment. And from 2 years, well, you can also have some ships for that price. I guess that makes EVE subscription not really that more expensive. I have been paying personally for EVE subscription, I think 2 or 3 times for 1 year subscription. But I used to live in Russia at that time, so I used also Russian prices. Until recently, the prices in Russia were actually quite different for subscription. I think they were almost a third or even 40% cheaper compared to European Union and USA prices. What? Hello. Okay, yeah. Loyalty point store, shield extender. What? I'm on a wrong station. Yeah, well, if they are willing to defend your alliance, why not? Given that Russian economy is going down and there will be a lot of free time for many people, I think there is good chance that, yeah, some corporations and alliances will find a lot of active players this way. Okay, so I need 20 of these. And only affordable ones. And these 4. Okay. At least on paper we have earned, I think, 80 million ISK or so. How much loyalty points we have extracted? 60,000. So yeah, we can do one more run after we sell this to extract just everything, and then do real trade with that money. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I will check later in the stream. But the advertisements in stations are weird. I think some of them are alliance ads that alliances have been publishing during some alliance tournaments, and I don't know how it is arranged, but maybe you can actually request CCP to publish your alliance advertisement. So, and then yeah, maybe this stuff is just random advertisement like stuff. Oh yeah, this is a joke by CCP. Okay, finance contracts. Since we're going to sell items to buy orders, there is no point for us to actually try selling stuff on sell orders at the same price, at the same time, at least for a couple of weeks maybe, before people just consume this injection into market. So we will need to trade something else if we decide to continue with Minamatar Factional Warfare. Also, two advices if you are going to follow this tutorial series. Do install yourself JEV assets. This is a tool that allows you to monitor the assets of all your alts and accounts and your trade orders. The only thing that it does not monitor, at least really nicely, are loyalty points. For some reason they are not added as an asset. And then for another tool, if you have, actually I think it should be also available for iOS, but for certain I only know for Android phones, there is EVE Portal, companion application that CCP produces, and that application allows you to install basically skills remotely from your phone, and also to monitor your sales, monitor your character balances, monitor if your skill queue is empty, receive emails, answer to emails I think as well. So it's actually very versatile and very helpful to control your account remotely. So you can proceed with that, and it will give you quite significant advantage in terms of controlling your account when you are on the move. And for trading, that's basically half of the playstyle. You play EVE Online only when you actually need to log in and do the trading, and the rest of the time you either spend doing something fun, whatever you like inside the universe, or you just spend this time outside of the game. Mot, yes. I think this is a new advertisement. Well, CCP really need to start its own brand with coffee being sold, some drink and some snacks. They will find some market worldwide. And food consumption is more reliable than any other kind of merchandise. Well, coffee definitely. I think there are, well, by this time should be at least a few million people who have used to play EVE at least a couple of times, and I think everybody who have ever played EVE knows what coffee is, and they will notice this meme. So yep. that was a mistake. Should have warped to dock bookmark immediately, not straight to the station. That was quite risky. Okay, so we have these items and we can actually sell them. I will use immediate sale so that we don't have to pay for a brokerage fee. And yeah, we're going to get how much? 1 here. Yeah, the exchange rate is not very good. But again, that's nothing new. So let's sell these. Okay, so we got 30 million is out of the loyalty points that we entered into the system. Yeah, that's garbage. We still have 100 million ISK. Can we get this hurricane and sell it with reasonable profit? So the sale price is 130 million and the buy price, actually there is 131.4 somewhere. I don't know where this range is from, but anyway, so these UUV chips will cost us some money, and then a hurricane itself. So that will be 12, and a hurricane we can buy one right now quite at a very low price. Let's do it. That's a profit right there. So we're going to obviously assemble it. We need min-matter battle crucial skill. I hope it's not very expensive. $15,000 cubic meters packaged. In theory, we can just haul it, but we will need then haul also the fleet issue version. Yeah, it's not expensive. It's fine. And we will need level 2 for this battle cruiser skill after we convert it to the factional version, to the fleet version. And also I think we can add a few things here. We can even have the battle cruiser skill trained, why not? Basically anything that takes up space in our queue is good. So what would be the net? We have paid 60 million ISK, plus 63 million ISK total for the ship and the skill and the Nexus chips. And we are going to convert them 100,000 loyalty points. Okay, yeah, not very good, but still probably better than what we had. Yeah, wires here. If we can reach this station, that would be better. And our home station is currently in hack. I think I need to dock and set up a home station just nearby so that I can jump back by clone jumping. Well, not exactly clone jumping, but basically self-destructing the pod and teleporting into new place. So let's dock anything that looks remotely capable of setting up a clone. So in theory, after we sell this, after we exchange this Hurricane and sell it, we will have around 210 million ISK in balance, in cash. Not extremely good, but there's something we can start with. that wasn't necessary. So home station, set home station. That would be fine. Okay. Of course, we could have, in theory, picked up Hurricane in Amar, but as you know, Amar is quite far away from Heck, so we would have had to spend more time jumping. So that Jita Amar was very good. That's great result. I still don't get how you get it done so fast. So you just go through with basically those central caches without anything outside. Go straight to them, clean up whatever you get in terms of NPCs while flying there. Okay. Okay, so fine. I thought when you do it on Destroyer or Frigate, there are some additional spawns in all of them. Yeah, but you are doing it in that worm feat, right? Not in Destroyer. Okay. Well, let's see. If the trade doesn't go well, then maybe I will check out Abyssals in the next stream. Once again. That's difficult question. 10,000 loyalty points. If you don't count any downtime, that would be like 3-4 minutes. No, not 10. But yeah, without disturbing, that would be 3-4 minutes basically. So you need 20 to 25 minutes to complete this the small one, and it pays out at tier 5 basically 58,000 loyalty points. So basically 11,000 would take 5 minutes. But then the question is that 10,000 loyalty points are not exactly 10 million ISK, at least not currently because of the tier 5. And plus there is need to also do this, what we're doing right now. Factional warfare is great to start when you have nothing at all. And, well, maybe not exactly nothing, but at least 5 to 10 million ISK. Then you can do something and get some cash. Yes, factional warfare is quite dependent on other activity of other players. And the best way to do factional warfare is obviously not to try to cash out things when they are so cheap, but wait until the faction actually loses control and then cash out your loyalty points when the market is high. While we are traveling, we can actually start planning our trade. Let's see what we can deliver for 200 million ISK. Let's say, yeah, let's keep this. Let's make unit volume a little bit lower. And let's see what can be sold to Dodixie, for example. This is actually interesting one to transfer to the Odyssey, but we can probably buy some from Jita Market. It's not necessarily a good idea to buy our own. Yeah, I think I will stop with this order here. This looks quite diverse. And we go from 62 to 25% margin. But let's check other options. Let's see if we can sell, for example, something to rents with the same settings. So once again, low risk items, implants, consumables, modules, everything that is more or less certain to sell out very well. Filaments, of course, will be also in demand. There's quite a lot of positions here that are having very low competition in rents, so maybe that's even better option. Okay, then I will definitely check it out. There will be a lot of things to discuss during such stream, of course, in terms of combat mechanics and skills necessary to fly this ship. Okay, so we have delivered the items. Now let's exchange the ship. And that's all of our loyalty points. We have 43 left. So we don't care anymore. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Oh no, that was a little bit bad. We have to relog and give ourselves 10,000 ISK. Here is it. Our Hurricane Fleet issue. Board it and fit our inertial stabilizers to make it a little bit faster in alignment. Just as with any fleet ships, it's just slightly faster and more agile than its normal version. It is in the same system, the cell order, so we can actually should be able to see it. Just to verify that it is there. No, it's not. Interesting. Oh no, it is. Okay, good. We were in the wrong region still. I think we can deliver to Dodixie this time, just to check our Dodixie order of cap boosters as well. Also, Dodix is slightly higher volume market than rents, so we will get higher turnover. And basically for today, I guess we will start this haul. During the haul to Dodixie, we will do the raffle, as usual. And when I deliver things to Dodixie, I will just set them up for sale, and that will be all for today. Because we have done a lot already by extracting all the items, all the loyalty points that we had, and it takes enormous amount of time. So we're going to actually start doing some more ISK per hour while hauling than when we just extract loyalty points. Okay, so 208 million ISK. And we can now travel back to Jita. Since we need 3% of sale price as brokerage fee, I think I will limit the buy order at 190 million ISK, so that we are certainly having enough money to set up all the items for sale. Some ads, yeah. That's extremely generous offer from CCP to increase price of subscription and then offer you a discount. Okay, it's actually 185 million ISK already, so we don't have to cut anything out, and we can actually add a few items. Let's see what is the lowest investment. Okay, so entropic disintegrator is too expensive to add, and so are all other items, but these Vespas, we can add a couple and get this much. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, and we will actually need to have a proper undock bookmark this time. So I will take our exploration frigate. And now we have undocked, and we need to keep heading in the same straight direction and enable micro warp drive to speed things up. So the direction of undock is basically straight from here, so we are now heading a little bit to the left. So we need to adjust our direction a little bit, like this. Still more. Okay, looks good now. You want to be as centered as possible when you're creating undock bookmarks. And we're going to make one let's say at 250 or about that much. You can see that there are people also who have undock bookmarks somewhere along this line. Okay, so we have 15 jumps. So I will switch the chat now into subscribers only mode, and we can start collecting people who would like to participate in the raffle. As usual, there will be 3 prizes, so if there are less than 3 people, then there will be no raffle, people will just get the prizes. But if there will be more, then I will use some online tool to generate random winners. And and the chat is now in subscribers only mode. Please type your in-game character name for participation after this line, and you will participate in that. Okay, 2 participants today. Will we get more? You have time until we reach actual Dodixie, so when we get to Dodixie, then I will close the entries and we'll either start raffling or just giving out the money. Okay, so far just 2 people. I don't know. I think we have still about 8 jumps. 9. Yes, 9. The prizes are 100 million is cash. So the purpose of these not very big rewards, but still hopefully significant for you, to help you start your playing in EVE Online. I really think that CCP could have done a little bit better job in supporting new players with different activities. Hello, welcome again. Well, that's good that you are lucky. You are now the 3rd participant, so so far there is no need to raffle anything. There is enough prizes for everyone until unless somebody joins. And if you cannot write anything in chat at the moment, yeah, maybe. Yeah, if you cannot write in chat anything at the moment, is this because the chat is in subscribers only mode? You have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes to be able to participate. I don't think there is any more reason for you to join as a subscriber, but if you would like to comment or say something, then just press that subscribe button and you will be free to chat. And it's not binding, you can always unsubscribe later. No, I will not quit doing this until I reach PLEX. That you can be certain about. I cannot guarantee that I will do streams very often, but I hope to have at least once a week a stream. Now that we are more into trading stage, that makes some sense, because trading is more of a passive game where you log in once a week, deliver goods, and then monitor how the sales go. Yep, press likes, that helps a lot, and hopefully more people will see this stream and other streams from this series, especially ones who just start playing EVE. Maybe for them that will be useful. I have seen a lot of different YouTubers who give us advices to new players, but they are usually more like, okay, this is how you make money. You take Destroyer and go to Abyss, and this is the feat, this is how you do the Abyss, but how do you get there from start, what skills do you need, and so on. That's not always clear, and I try to make a stream with basically no cuts. Everything that have been done with these characters, I actually have 2 accounts at the moment, both are alpha accounts, so nothing paid, but everything that has been done actively and even passively, even autopiloting, has been accounted for in playtime, and it has been recorded and is available for you to watch. You can accelerate time to skip boring parts and skip technical streams where I just fly. It is very useful for YouTube to provide this kind of time manipulation. Okay, that's not very good. But apparently nobody is here to destroy us. Yes, I will definitely start making some cuts. Not necessarily just a summary. The summary will probably be, well, I don't know. Maybe there is already a time to make a summary of the first stages. Let's see. But I had an idea that I will take the streams and I will cut all the silences, the times where I don't say anything or don't do anything active, and accelerate those out like 10 times to make things more dynamic, but still try to merge things into a single or maybe 2 videos or small video series so that people can review things in detail without any major things missing. Okay, now we are in Dodixie. I will set up the raffle. Actually, still I don't see anybody else participating beyond the 3 participants. So let's call this one. And congratulations to our 3 winners. I will relog to give out the payments right now, and then we will finish with setting up trade orders for today. And I will leave my character autopiloting back to Jita for the rest of this stream. Okay, so the chat is now free. Okay, Journey the dice, corporation cash, of course, that would be 100 million ISK. And then Kimo Keinin Akachi. And Millitrillion. Yeah, they do raise the price to pay for the game with real money, so it is possible that there will be more, there will be increase also in price for PLEX, because there will be a little bit higher demand, but you're welcome, and thank you for joining the stream. Let's return back to the trading. Let's set up our market orders and modify the one that we have already there. And set our pilot to head back to Jita. So, Dodixie. And we will need seller pricing in Dodixie, of course. And I will move this window to the side so that I can actually copy paste things. Okay. And I will need to open the hanger, of course, and start selling. So sell items. And the sale is 3 months. Okay, so in theory we should make about 90 million ISK from this trip. But of course not everything will be sold at this price, so we will have to adjust things once some items are sold out. But let's hope that we will get decent turnover this time. Just double checking the prices. Yeah, looks fine. And the 9.7 million we are going to pay immediately. And it might get back for some of the orders eventually. Okay, and now we have one final order here. In our Navy Cup boosters. What's here? There is one big order here, so we might have to undercut that. And it also seems that the lowest prices historically are here, and this is more like 24,000, more like average booster price. The volume, well, this looks like somebody has bought up a market after it started to fall, or somebody delivered a sell order. Maybe the latter, because we actually have quite significant drop in average price. So at this rate, I would say that we have like 400, 500 boosters sold daily, and it will take 10 days to sell this out. So yeah, we'd really have no choice but to undercut at least these two orders. 25,000 is, of course, will be sold out even together with our sale, so we don't have to worry about that. And let's see. Let's hope this one sells as well. Extra cash. Yep. So thank you very much for joining. I hope this was informative and useful. And as you can see, we have started trading already. Like for real cash, I think 90 million is profit, at least in theory. Profit is significant because we now have 15 jumps, which we do in what, 12 minutes in Sunesis, plus 15 minutes in autopilot back to Jita. And yeah, that's significant, even after all the taxes. So, and this will only grow from here because we will start getting more and more ISK in our cash, and we will be able to hold more at a time. With Sunesis, I would not say the sky is the limit, but you can easily hold 1.5 to maybe even 3 billion ISK at a time. Yep, you're welcome, and I will set this to autopilot, but I will leave here. So thank you once again, and see you in the next one. Fly safe.